What's up, everybody? This is Alexander King, and this is Discovering Rock. Now, this is the first time that we do a rock album on this series, and this is the first time that you see Discovering Rock specifically on this channel. Rock, it's probably the strongest background for me, like that's kind of what I grew up listening to. And I'm very excited today to cover Sam Fender. Now, to be honest, I never dug deep into Sam Fender's music and catalogs. For those of you that are not familiar with the channel, this format is not necessarily reaction videos. It's more like just slowing down, sitting here together, having a reason to just sit down in front of music and just doing that. So I will be listening to the record throughout, so without stops. And I will be, of course, pointing out some things that stand out to me during the listening experience. Now, in all honesty, I've always thought reading the name Sam Fender of like pop, kind of pop music, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing that I had with Ozier at first, like when he came up. I think, yeah, but okay, he's just like, he's probably one of the many pop singers. And then I discovered that's clearly not the case, like with a very strong rhythm and blues influences in his music. And from what I've heard, this album specifically has been recommended to me by my brother, which is a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, and so am I actually, but he's even more. And he's told me basically that it goes in that direction, so it's very classic singer-songwriter rock style. So I'm very excited. I think that from this record I probably know only the title track, 17 Going Under, which is a very famous song. I know that for sure. I don't know if I know other songs. And the other reason why I'm getting into Sam Fender is because I've seen that he did a record very recently with the War on Drugs, which are one of my favorite bands in the world. So, it's kind of an entry point, and for sure I will be checking out also that record. But I'm starting here because of my brother and his recommendation. So without further ado, I've already been talking a lot. This is 17 Going Under. We're not doing the whole deluxe edition, so just the regular track listing, 11 songs, 46 minutes. And we start with 17 Going Under. Let's go.
I remember the sickness was forever. I remember snuff videos, cold Septembers, the distances we covered, the fist fights on the beach, the busies round us up.
I wonder if there is a mandolin layered on the acoustic guitars. It's like very high frequency, either a guitar played very high with a, how do you call that, a capotasto.
And the boy you kicked Tom's head in still bugs me now. That's the thing, it lingers and calls you when you're down.
Such a good song. You can see why it became very popular. It's kind of that sweet spot between Bruce Springsteen and the Killers. So I'll be trying to pay attention to the lyrics, even though if you know me, you know that I'm heavily drawn to music, especially at the first listen. But I'll try. I have them queued up, so I'll try to keep track of them.
See, I spent my teens in rage, spiraling in silence. And I armed myself with a grin, 'cause I was always the fucking joker, buried in their humor, amongst the white noise and boys, like the room talking lines, drenched in cheap drink and snipe bags. A mirrored picture of my old man. Oh God, the kid's a damn hard. Can't he chana, but he looks sad. God, the kid looks so sad.
I'm already glad that I have the lyrics pulled up. Beautifully written. Very evocative, like there is a clear emotion behind it, like a memory, and it's written in a way that you can picture it.
So I thought about shifting gear, and now she wept and wept.
Which is something that of course Bruce Springsteen is an absolute master at doing. Actually, I've said Bruce Springsteen and the Killers, but having mentioned that at the beginning, it's also very War on Drugs. You have the beat that just keeps going throughout the whole song. Fantastic. I mean, as I said, I already knew the song. It's absolutely brilliant. Getting started. Beautiful production. People tend to think that when a track is simple, as in like there aren't that many elements, the production is easy, but it's actually the other way around. It's a little bit like they say about cooking, like the most difficult recipes are the ones where there are very few ingredients, because you need quality, because you cannot diverge the attention of the people that eat, and of course of the listener and the music. Again, really painting a picture with the lyrics. Nice. Great start of the record. I'm very War on Drugs, which, as I said, it's one of my favorite bands, so I'm extremely happy right now. Let's see if he keeps it going. Hi. I'm Italian, by the way, if you didn't know that, and if it wasn't clear enough from my accent, so my pronunciations might not always be perfect. I love the chromatic descending line that it does with the voice. It's very dark, which matches the lyrics, of course. Lovely harmony on the chorus as well. That was terrible. This one has such a different energy compared to the first two. It's a drive, it's like a wave. Kind of reminds me of like something that Fontaines DC might do. Of course, Fontaines DC, I think that came after this. I'm actually not too sure about the year that this album was released, but I think early 2020s. So actually together with Fontaines DC, that timeline. Great song, my god, the energy was fantastic. Get You Down.
Try again. I study the pattern. I see the triggers, but I can't shake them loose.
The common thread so far, it's the relentless beat that goes on throughout all the songs. Again, it's very War on Drugs. Beautifully panned guitar. I need to turn the volume up. I hope it doesn't interfere too much with the microphone. the sax. Nice. Sax and guitar. The guitar lead is almost hidden underneath the sax, but it's produced so well, like they're in 2 different frequency ranges, so they have their own spaces. You see, it doesn't stop, it keeps going. Beautiful strings as well, the arrangement, my god. And now everything together, you have the strings, the guitar and the sax. The bass, of course. So good, my god. I'm feeling like an idiot for not having listened to this earlier, but at the same time it's always nice to find something new. A long way off. Great bass line.
I've seen enough of it. Besides, you also many different settings look the same. Are they vetted in the same way?
Nice doubled vocals.
As a little guy puts blood and
And 2
tears,
octaves.
pushing dead weight on a capital step.
It's something that you don't almost even hear. Of course, like if you do it for a job, it's more obvious, but it just takes so much space in the mix and just fills both the high and the low end. It just makes the voice stand out so much more. If you were to take that out, you would feel it. Nice variation also on the ta 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 that had been going on throughout the song. band press. So beautifully written, like the lyrics. And his voice carries over the emotion that is clearly behind what he's writing in such a good way. Like it's matching perfectly in every song. Like the vibe of the song and his vocal delivery is matching the vibe of the lyrics, which is not always the case, of course, and you can go also for more dramatic effects doing the opposite, but it's perfect, like it works so well together. Speed of View.
See, I'm the spit of you, and I'm not wrong. Bury my head too. Stomach hurts all the time, can't shift it. Being like that sincere, knotted up with the baggage, neck like a stone. Oh, sounds just like you, smashing cups off the floor and cooking walls through. That's me and you.
The production here is leaving much more space to the vocals.
I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone. I can't talk to you.
That usually happens when you know, you want people to focus more on what the singer is saying, so I'd imagine this even closer to him, like maybe a more intimate emotion behind the song.
No more than 4 stones soaked wet through, and I've never seen you like that. Spun me out, hurt me right through. It was love in all its agony, every bit of me hurting for you. Just one day that'll be over when I'm kissing, and I still look exactly like you. And I can talk to anyone, I can talk to anyone. Can't talk to you. I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone. I can't talk to you. Hey!
It's about his father, like the relationship with his dad.
I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone. Can't talk to you. I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone. Can't talk to you. Come on.
Beautiful, beautiful song. Last to make it home. There hasn't been a single song that doesn't fit in the record or takes the level down. Like it makes sense. Like for example, now this one as well seems to be a bit slower, but it's just flowing from the energy of the first half of the record. Beautiful. It feels like there's ones that are about specific memories are, you know, as I said before, slower and more sparse in the production, so we focus more on what he's saying. The unexpected accent on the... Okay, we'll shoot the 3 and the 4 in the beat. Sax on the background, like drawn out in reverb and delays, creates such a nice ambience. The guitar as well, like it sounds so far away. The screeching tone, it's not like a normal guitar solo that's up in your face. It's like it's more of a texture in the song.
Look
gorgeous. This one as well, guys, my god. Like a sad, melancholic one. The leveler. Bringing up the energy, it seems like. Very interesting choice, like the melody line. The voice is matched by the strings. Loved how the drummer like dropped out the tom fill, just make it straightforward in this section to open it up. You see, and now it brings back the acoustic on the left bend all the way, it's so nice. Which kind of sounds like the ringing in the ear as well, matching the lyric. Nice. Loving the strings. And again, like this texture, like scorching guitar on the background. But the strings just splitting through, like one that felt the bass line and one that felt the melody line on top. Gorgeous. Great one, brought the energy back within the record. Now we're on to Mantra.
Please stop trying to impress people who don't care about you. I repeat as a mantra, I've known
Nice. Very relatable lyrics as well for a 17-year-old.
Sociopaths, their beauty is exclusively on the surface. They pull you side to side with all their drugs and oozy stories and fill that empty space from being a child. Something like that.
Wow.
I'm not receiving anything or anyone, just the sound of the empty caverns in my skull. Self-loathing will be cold if I rise above this low.
Very odd song structure as well, but it's like there is no chorus, it's just verses. Which again puts the emphasis a lot more on the lyrics. And I can understand why in this one. You know, I'm a musician first, like before being a music producer and all of the other things that come after. Whenever an artist just takes time to leave space to music, musicians and musicianship, it wins my heart. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Like half of the song was just instrumental. Beautiful. Paradigms. This reminded me of Arcade Fire. Going in the lyrics. Jesus. this is one of those cases where the lyrical content doesn't necessarily match the feeling of the music, because it's very dark, extremely dark, the lyrics. But the music, it's almost like melancholic, yes, very Arcade Fire in that way, but it's also kind of uplifting. Even this build-up, like it really reminds me of like the first, like early days Arcade Fire. And I'm not complaining, of course. Wow. The Dying Light.
This town is a world of waves and streams, comedy giants, penniless heroes, dead men at the bar. I've drunk with them all through misadventure and drive. But I'm alone here, even though I'm physically not. And those dead boys are always there. There's more every year.
This is the first one that is making me really think Bruce Springsteen.
Maybe I could use a hand. I must admit I'm out of bright ideas to keep the hell at bay. Distractions only last a day. The night is so impossible. It haunts a few who dare to look. Its marks are so hereditary. I'm terrified of having kids, but I'm down if I
good, such a powerful, like, emotional release for the song, but for the whole record, of course, as a closer. Wow, I have to be honest, this went way beyond my expectations going into this. I made the example of Osier. Just to give you an idea, of course, of what my conception of FENDER was before I listened to this, and of course before I understood a bit more what the kind of music and genre of music he did. But the response, like at the first listen, is much stronger, for example, to what I had with Osier. And I really like Osier, don't get me wrong, but this is like, of course it pulls, like, it's right down my alley musically. As I said, like, the War on Drugs, one of my favorite bands, so this has a lot of similarities. And also with other, like, both indie bands like The Killers and Arcade Fire, and legends like Bruce Springsteen. But it falls in that singer-songwriter, as I said at the beginning, element, especially with the focus on the lyrics, because the lyrical content, and I'm very glad that I did pull the lyrics out, because it's, wow. There are some very strong lyrics, as strong as in good, but also strong as in, like, there is a lot of emotional and turmoil going on. It's a narration, that's also what I mean with singer-songwriter. It's like there is something more than just the music and a nice melody to what you say, and it's beautifully written, and it's emotionally powerful, and it's clearly something that he felt very close to him, and you can feel that in many of the songs in this record. The flow is fantastic as well. Like, it was 45 minutes more or less for these 11 songs. And it literally felt like 20 minutes to me. It flew by. I'm kind of blown away. Has that modern classic vibe to it and feeling. And I want to go and listen to it all over again right away, which doesn't happen that often to me. Wow. Yeah. I'm very glad that I got onto this. Now I'm also extremely curious to check out the last one. The new one, again, because I guess that in that one it's going to be even stronger, like the influence with the War on Drugs type production and type of elements. But yeah, wow. It's even hard to find, like, clear standout tracks, especially on the musical side of things, because the music and the production is very consistent and strong throughout the record. And the vocal delivery, it's like, it's there in every song. Of course, there is the big one, which is 17 Going Under, that opened the album, and it's the one that I know already. But it kind of feels like it shifts more on the lyrics than on the music, which is very strange for me to say, because, again, as I said at the beginning, and if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I'm much more of a music guy. But of course, provided that the bass and the music on which the lyrics work is extremely strong, and it's in a genre that I love, then it also allows me to focus more on the lyrics. And I feel like the lyrics are the leading element here when it comes to standout tracks, because there are songs that you can clearly tell were very close to his heart, and, you know, even some songs can be more relatable than others depending on your background, but those are the type of things that will make the song stand out. So I wouldn't be surprised if every single person has different standout tracks within the record, and tracks that they like more. And do let me know in the comments which are the ones that resonates more with you, specifically because of this reason. It's like you pay attention to the lyrics, and the lyrics may evoke a memory or a certain feeling, and that's the thing that it's going to make that song stand out even more. Again, provided that the musicianship and the musical aspect of it, it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, guys, wow. Kind of blown away. I don't know if it's evident, and if it was evident also by my reaction. I just kind of loved getting lost into it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and do recommend me other things. Also, let me know if you want to check out together the latest record from some FENDER. It's a record that I will for sure go and listen to. So if you did enjoy this and you'd like to hear my input also on that one, do let me know and I'll be more than happy. The only difference, like I will listen to it, the only difference will be whether I will turn on the camera or not. So guys, thank you so much for watching as always. If you're curious to hear my music and stuff like that, as always, blah, 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 it's all in the description. And again, thank you so much for the time. I hope that you enjoy this format as much as I do. And the point is just to slow down and enjoy music together without too many external distractions. I found that in myself, that when I watch people listen to something, it also makes it easier for me to just focus on the music. I don't know why, it's a weird thing, but I hope that it works for you as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and catch you the next one. Bye.